The Helicopter Sports World Cup was launched in 2017. Its creation was spearheaded by Irina Grushina, Russian Helicopter Sports Federation president and at the same time deputy president of FAI Rotorcraft Commission. The goal of this cup is to hold competitions in different countries and to popularize helicopter sports outside Russia. And this year it underwent serious changes. It was Irina Grushina's initiative again. The reason of yet another rules alteration is the phenomenon that was to be avoided at the first place. All 6 stages of the 2017 Helicopter Sports World Cup were won by the Russian team. After those competitions were completed, we held a working meeting with representatives of Helicopter Sports World Cup participant countries. During that meeting, as well as during past competitions, we realized that there is a huge gap in crew levels. So we decided to create the Masters class, where all participants compete, and the General class, where 6 best crews of the last year are not allowed. Thus, less prepared crews got a motivation, because this way they can reach top places. We have a proverbial wall in front of us because of extremely competent crews who won't allow anyone to get past them. The FAI Rotorcraft Commission agreed to that new Irina's proposal and officially acknowledged awards in Masters and General classes as equal. According to FAI decision, only 4 stages of the World Cup will be held this year in Russia, the United Kingdom, Poland and Belarus. The choice of location and the whole calendar are defined by democratic decision at FAI Rotorcraft Commission meeting. Delegates from all participating countries define that by vote, 1 voice per 1 country. The actual competition starts with quarterfinals. According to those rules, each competing crew has only 1 attempt in preliminaries, and that made things really interesting in the Masters class. This year, the Russian World Cup stage won't see 2 most strong crews, including last year's second-place winners Andrei Orekhov and Vadim Sazonov. This year we didn't see neither Maxim Sotnikov nor Andrei Orekhov. Their crews were announced for the Masters class. They are extremely strong, yet they made mistakes during qualifications and somehow watered down the show for us, but gave a chance to others. Can you imagine in any other sport that the previous champions failed to qualify for the next year? We had amazing flights today. About half of crews flew very interestingly. There was a suspense and adrenaline. Well, I'm really happy that in slalom competitions for the 3rd and 4th places and in finals we have 4 crews from 4 different countries. That is fabulous. That is our goal in the General class, because we want our foreign colleagues to be interested in helicopter competitions. You know that Russian crews are next to perfect and there's little reason to compete with them, and now there is a reason. Creation of the General class allowed new stars to rise. The second sensation of this World Cup stage became the crew of Maria Mus and Jakub Malik from Poland, who made it to the finals, while last year they were in the end of the rankings. Maria Mus flies since the age of 16, has 1300 hours in her pilot's log and about 100 hours of that in sports.
Yes, of course I'm training. I have trainings in Poland. I train a lot in Poland. We are trying to do this 2 weekends per month, but you know it's hard with time. I'm also a helicopter pilot in a private company. I have a lot of air shows in the summertime, but we are trying to do our best to be the best and to have a lot of trainings. Yes. Last year was the first season with my, let's say, new navigator, new co-pilot. And it was like we were trying something. Yes, different techniques. We don't have a lot of trainings. But this year we started training in February, and we know what we are doing. You know, we were here in April for trainings. We learned many things, and that's why this year and this competition looks so good. And we know, we match together as a team.
Even 100 hours of sports flights is quite humble even for the general class, where there are participants with sports experience of many hundreds of hours. Apart from will to win, training location really matters here. Konakovo airfield, where the first stage of the World Cup is held, is the base of the world's only helicopter sports academy. Everyone can enroll, and for the 4 years since foundation, several dozen crews from Russia, Belarus, Austria, Ukraine and Norway were trained here. The education here is not too costly and is, in essence, a series of overview practical lessons where cadets are shown the trade secrets which they perfect later at their home airfields. Our program is about 2 to 3 days long. It is about 5 to 6 hours. We're focusing on navigation. Our trainers work at low altitudes. We teach cadets how to handle the yoke and collective pitch, how to choose the winning tactics. That is the very use of the academy. Here we exchange our experience and teach people to fly safely.